You know, let me tell you, brothers, there are some people who are not used to good things. Like, there are some people that God will accurately show you who they are, and you are the one that will decide whether to keep them or to cut them off. Because there are some certain things you have to let go in order for God to be let in. Because demons and God cannot have the same space. You get what I'm saying? What am I trying to say is that there are some certain people that are not used to good news. You get what I'm saying? Sometimes this may not be like they are evil, no. They are not used to good things. They don't want to hear good things from people. They hate to see people do better than them. You know, this is what I figured out in the life of many people here in Italy, that you have to be careful, you have to be watchful. You know what I'm saying? You have to be careful and be watchful. And this is something that is normal to a lot of people that are under control by the devil. You know what I'm saying? That the more you prosper, excel, succeed, the more you are realizing that you are having more enemies. Even in our own families, the more you are doing better than what they expect, the more you become an enemy. So that is why you as an individual out there, you as a person out there are some certain categories of people that you have to avoid. This is not because of the fact that God have not given you the ability, no, the capacity to resist the devil, no. This is not because God have not given you the authenticness to resist the devil, no. It is because of the fact that the heart of men are truly so evil. The heart of men are indeed and absolutely, truly so evil. So you have to avoid some people just for you to prosper, just for you to elevate, just for you to be exactly that person that God authentically wants you to be. There are some certain categories of people you have to avoid. You don't have to go close to them. You don't have to associate. You don't have to, do anything with them. You just have to cut them off. You just have to indeed cut them off. It does not matter the kind of name that they call themselves. It does not matter the kind of person that they tried to be, whether they have been in your life. There are some people that you have to detach from. I was talking to one of my friends one day. So while we were talking, he asked me a question. He said, why is it that you don't talk to that guy, but you talk to other people? You don't exchange word. I said, the reason is simple. Whoever that is already angry because of the good news of someone ought not to be my friend. Whoever that is indeed annoyed, not happy, whenever we are talking about who is winning among us and it become angry, ought not to be in my circle. Whoever that I notice that he is trying by all means, using force to make people or to convince people to be happy with him when other people are winning, to be happy when other people are not winning, ought not to be in my circle. Whoever that I notice in day that have no good intention, rather they want to see that you lose just for them to be happy, and is a manipulator, and all that they do is that they are evil, I will cut them off. I was talking to one of my brother one day. I said, Listen, there's something that I'm figuring out. And I want to tell you this, that anyone in my family that I notice that behave evilly, or that behave badly, or that are unhappy, or that are plotting evil, or that are seeking the word missed to make sure that those who are growing suddenly start to go down, that person can never be my brother. I don't care how long. I don't care what you have done for me. I will just tell you, thank you. May God bless you for everything. And if I have something to repay you, I will repay you instantly and do what? And distance from you. Because sometimes many of us are the reason why everything we do never gets to the end. Because tell me, how do you think you will keep prospering when you are hanging around with those who don't want prosperity, who don't want to hear prosperity, who don't want to hear good news? Tell me, how do you think you will excel when you keep hanging around with those who are negatively certified? It is what? Impossible. Tell me, how do you think that everything will start to go well, succeed for you when you are hanging around with wrong people? So there are some certain things that God don't need to give you vision of. I can remember when I stopped communicating with my friends in my former place. I can remember when I stopped to communicate with majority of my Nigeria friends in my former place. How my life transformed overnight. There are some people that you have to do what? You have to cut off by all means, so that your light can be bright. Yes, because there are some people who are wearing a garment that closed light. Yes, there are some people that the garment that they are holding, they are wearing, is a garment that closed doors. So in order for you to break out, you have to cut them off. Remain blessed.